as if the pandemic, the virus pandemic was not good enough. People are predicting mental pandemic, suicide pandemic. In this year, in Japan, more people have committed suicide than the number of people who died of this virus. If the virus doesn't succeed, we will do it ourselves. So, this in many ways exposes how human beings are living. They are saying in UK, between the ages of 16 and 24, 4 out of every 10 in that population, in that age group population, cause physical harm to themselves at least once a month or so. They want to pull their hair, they want to cut their hands, they want to bang their heads on the wall. See, this is not entertainment. Why I'm using the word entertainment is because anywhere you watch a television or you see the movies, everywhere it is being projected like this. The best way to handle your emotions is punch somebody if you get. You find somebody weaker than you, punch them. Otherwise, at least punch a glass pane or a mirror, or if you're stupid, punch a wall or a rock. Or scream and yell and roll around and throw things at everybody or nobody. Hello, this is becoming the standard way of handling emotions. Huh? All of you doing this at home? At least the crockery industry must be doing well. In our cultures, right from our childhood, if we get angry and something, first thing was just shut up and sit down. If you're angry, it's your business, all right? You deal with it. Don't give it to anybody else, just shut up and sit down there. Yes, if you get angry, at least this much you must do. You have no business to get angry because by being angry, you cause more damage to yourself than anybody else most of the time, unless you're working in Hollywood. Generally, most human beings cause more damage to themselves than to anybody else when they're angry. Most human beings. Only a few get to damage other people. So do I have a right to damage myself? After all, it's my life. Well, you need to understand your life is not your life. For you to be who you are right now, well, leaving the nature alone, to feed you, to clothe you, to keep you alive, to make you go here to there, thousands and thousands of people have worked to bring you up as a full-grown adult, yes or no? Huh? Somebody has to grow the food, somebody has to spin the thread, somebody has to weave the clothing, somebody has to make the various other services for you. So do you have a right to simply obliterate yourself? No. People may think I'm infringing on their personal liberties. Life has liberty to live. Terminating life just like that is not your business. When life becomes feeble, you don't have to put it on a hook and hang it in the hospital forever, that's a different matter. But you have no right, simply because you don't know how to handle your thought and emotion, you want to destroy… because you don't know how to handle your brains essentially, You don't have to destroy your heart, liver, kidney and spleen. Hello? That's what it means. Because you don't know how to handle one thing here, you cannot destroy everything else here. So, I think in many ways for this generation of people, the coming year could be a lot more inward-looking and spiritually oriented than ever before for this generation of people. Because this generation of people, we as a generation of people, all of us included, in many ways, we have been living more wantonly than anybody else. We have more comforts, more conveniences, more technology, more possibilities, but we are not using that to make our lives fantastic. We are using that to make our lives quite neurotic, many of them psychotic. When we're talking about a mental pandemic, what is it? We were just on the edge and now we're falling off. So, the wisdom of life is, whatever life throws at you, you can make something wonderful out of that also. This is where your intelligence matters. This is the purpose of you being given an intelligence which is beyond the instincts that other animals carry. Prana, Apana, Sushmana, Hari, Hari.